You know, the only reason you pray for Friday to come is if you are suffering during the week. And if you do something you love, you're not going to pray for Friday to come. You're going to be happy it's Monday and get to go to work and do what you enjoy. My name is Marka Vegins, and I work at the Kavli Institute for the Physics and Mathematics of the Universe, which is part of the University of Tokyo. I also have a joint appointment at the University of California, Irvine, where I also do research, and I go back and forth about once a month. I've been doing that for many, many, many years. The students are very high caliber, and I think anybody you ask will tell you that. It was striking to me and to many of the other lecturers just how good they were. And I was quite startled to learn, or to be reminded last night, that they're not even all graduate students, that they're undergraduates, quite a few of them apparently, mixed in. And that's really quite remarkable. So yeah, no, they're good. And in fact, you know, I wondered how curated the applications had been, because to get people that good randomly is unlikely. So yeah, very impressive group. I think the lecturers were quite good as well, very diverse, which I appreciated. Many countries, many worldviews, theory, experiment, balance. So yeah, no, I think I thought it was very positive. They have to be at least a little bit adventurous, because it's not, you know, it's not a big hotel right by an airport, or, you know, some huge conference center in Orlando, Florida, or some, you know, place like that. So it's, you know, you have to be willing to try new things, experience new things, and eat new things. There's, you know, the food is local, and it's what you eat. So, and that's fine with me. But not every traveler feels that way. So, yeah, so I could certainly recommend it to my colleagues.
You know, it's very important to meet a person which make an impact on you. You mentioned that you had Feynman in your life, so yes. I think for our students this was very important to meet you here.
Well, it's, you know, of course I'm a little embarrassed to be compared directly to Richard Feynman, but he was definitely a very impactful person for me, and you know, the encounters that I had with him as an undergraduate, as a young man, really, you know, did make a career in physics seem like something that one could do and one could enjoy. As I told the students right away, the very first thing I said in my lecture is, you know, you should be happy. This is, and doing what you love is an amazing treat. It's an amazing privilege. So many people go to work and they just wait for the lunch hour, and they wait for the workday to be over, and they wait for the weekend to come. You know, there's this whole line of restaurants called TGI Fridays. Thank God it's Friday. There's one in the Moscow airport, actually. There's a branch of that. And, you know, the only reason you pray for Friday to come is if you are suffering during the week. And if you do something you love, you're not going to pray for Friday to come. You're going to be happy it's Monday and get to go to work and do what you enjoy. I do think that most of them love Monday. There are some very enthusiastic people, and in fact, I would say that's almost all of them that I saw. So that's very encouraging. And you know, look, it can be a very long road doing physics, whether it's theory or experiment. It's usually not something where you get an answer or you get the result within a week or two. It's a long haul, in some cases decades. I mean, LIGO demonstrated that very dramatically. That program started in the 80s, and even before that with the bar detectors. So, you know, the fact that they stuck with it and they kept going, and then made this triumphant measurement. So you've got to have enthusiasm. You've got to like what you do, and to stick with something. You've got to have this focus and this enjoyment.